Hey, you guys! It's episode 3 of season 5, and I'm so excited because on today's episode, I'm going to be talking all about Mother Teresa. Now, I think I've talked about it before, but I love Mother Teresa and all that she stood for, and now that she's a saint, I love her that much more. Well, I loved her already, but she's even cooler now that she's a saint. So, I hope you enjoy.
It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day.
So, Mother Teresa, by far one of my favorite people on this planet, and she just had so much to put out in the world and so much love to give and positivity to spread. So, first off, let's talk about some fun facts about her. First one is Mother Teresa's real name was Agnes. She chose the name Mother Teresa after she spent time in Ireland at the Institute of the Blessed Virgin Mary. So that's a super cool fact. I didn't know before I found the fact that is. But I didn't know that her name wasn't Teresa. Like, that's super cool that her actual name is Agnes. I feel like a lot of celebrities are like that too, like where their stage name, we'll call it, is not their actual name. So that's cool that her name is Agnes, and then her not stage name, but like then she changed it to Mother Teresa when she started going out and preaching things. So that's the first fun fact. Second one, before Mother Teresa started her charitable work full time, she was the headmistress at a school in Calcutta. Yeah, Calcutta, sorry. She worked as a teacher at this school for 20 years. She left the school because she became more concerned about the poverty surrounding the school. So that one's kind of sad and kind of hit me different because the fact that she was a headmistress and then all of a sudden, or not all of a sudden, but the school started having a lot of poverty surrounding it. Like, I can't imagine being the headmistress or being in charge of a school and then having to leave because, like, there's struggles out in the world like that. I don't know that I would ever put myself in that position, but kudos to her for doing that for 20 years. Because first of all, I don't even think that I could begin to be a headmistress for 20 years. So go Mother Teresa. So last one is oh my god, sorry. Cut that out, please. Thank you. Last fun fact about Mother Teresa is a lot of Mother Teresa's work focused on helping children who were poor and unwell. She also started street schools and orphanages to support the local children in Kolkata. So, another super cool fact, honestly. Like, how cool is it that Mother Teresa not only was the headmistress of a school, but then left that school to go start orphanages and other schools to help the less fortunate, because she knew that would probably make a huge difference in the world. So those are the 3 fun facts we're going to talk about. Now let's move on to the lessons of Mother Teresa. And then I have a little book that I want to show you guys that I got last year, and it's all about Mother Teresa's teachings. So stay tuned. But for now, we're going to talk about 2 teachings. So the first one, do everything with love. Obviously self-explanatory, but I'm going to go into a little bit more detail with it. Mother Teresa didn't judge the people she helped. She didn't scold them for their past sins, and she didn't refuse to help them because of what they did or that they weren't Christian. She didn't require them to repent before she helped. She just helped them by loving them. That is very important in today's world because we get so caught up and lost in the how we judge other people, or how that phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, that's so true in this instance, in this lesson, because you shouldn't, if you're out in the world and say you see something a little bit off to you, that seems off to you, that doesn't mean you should go assuming things or go judging that person because maybe they are struggling a little bit financially or physically or mentally or whatever aspect they're struggling in. Just maybe go up to them and say, hey, do you need help? Or hey, it's going to be okay. Or just give them a boost of confidence. Whatever you feel like doing, just don't judge them because that's not right. And you want to love, what's the golden commandment? Love everyone as you wait, hold on. Love everyone as you would love yourself, I think is how it goes, but still, so true. So that is the first lesson. The second lesson is give. So what does that mean exactly? I mean, obviously it means give when you can, but let's go into a little bit more detail. Mother Teresa gave everything she had, financially, emotionally, spiritually, and it might seem as if that was a torturous sacrifice, but she found her greatest satisfaction there. Sometimes we stress over not having enough money or stress over being snubbed by a neighbor. When we turn our focus outward, we can feel the joy Mother Teresa felt when she gave her life in service to others rather than keeping herself as the center of her world. How much more satisfaction would we feel to give as Mother Teresa did? We may not have all the money in the world or all the means to do everything that we want, but we can go out and give something to the world, such as going and talking to people and saying, hey, how's your day going? What's new? Honestly, something as simple as just smiling at someone makes someone's day so much brighter. My uncle and I a while back had a conversation because I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but I've never been to a Wawa that has a handicap accessible button, which again, may not be important to a lot of people who watch these, but to me, they're kind of important because I struggle with opening doors in most instances. So my uncle and I a while back, he would always take me to my college classes, and we would sometimes stop at Wawa, and it always got me wondering, like, I always would get in the car and would ask him why he thought that Wawas don't have buttons, and he had a great response. He said it's probably because there's so many people going in and out that they'll just voluntarily hold the door open for you. And that could not be more true. I think maybe I've gone in Wawas a lot. Now, I'm not the one that I used to go to with him, but other Wawas. And like we have one here in the town that I live in. And honestly, like someone more than most often comes out outside from inside to help me with the door. Maybe an employee or someone, honestly, if they're coming up at the same time as me or leaving at the same time that I'm going in, they will hold the door open. And that means the world to me because, like I said, I struggle with holding the door. So if someone does that to me, then I try to be conscientious about doing something, paying it forward, I think is the right phrase. So going out, maybe it's not holding the door open, but maybe it's saying something nice to someone when I'm rolling home, or smiling at someone, a stranger, saying, hey, nice to meet you, my name is Alexis, how's your day going? Just something as simple as that can make someone's day so much brighter and give back and make you feel good and make their day brighter and them feel good. So before I keep rambling on about that, I'm just going to leave it at that. So now I'm going to show my book, which I'm very excited about. It is called Do Something Beautiful for God, The Essential Teachings of Mother Teresa. It looks like this. Hang on, hold please. So pretty, right? Such a pretty shade of blue. Honestly, by far one of my favorite shades of blue. Navy blue. Actually, would you call this? Yeah, it's navy blue. Okay, besides the point. But now let's turn to, today's March 16th. So let's turn to, it's kind of like dated. So, see, like on this page, it has, each day has a lesson. So when I first got it, I was very like conscientious about doing it every day, and I loved it. But then I eventually just got off the wheel with it. Now I bring it to my CCD class and talk about it some nights with them, and they love it. They love hearing about Mother Teresa. So the lesson for today, or the teaching of today, it goes, make every effort to walk in the presence of God. To see God in everyone, you must live your morning meditation throughout the day. So I'm going to be real. I don't meditate that much. I have been doing it a lot more frequently recently because back, I want to say right before Lent started, my church gave out these little black books. They're adorable. Just a black little book. And it has, like, each day is broken down into, like, each day of Lent is broken down. And, like, there's a gospel reading and then a little, like, passage to go along with it. And then at the end of it, it says something like, now spend a few minutes with the Lord, or something like that, something brief. And honestly, in the beginning, I had a really hard time just sitting there with my thoughts and just laying it all out there. But then I remembered a conversation that I had with when I gave a talk up at the church in Williamstown. I think it's called Our Lady of Peace or something. No, I don't know. It's something. I gave a talk a while back, a few weeks ago, to a group of young adults, probably around my age or a little bit younger. And one of the girls in the group was talking about how she talks to Jesus like he's her friend. And honestly, that spoke measures for me, because while I was not being able to necessarily sit still with Jesus for a long period of time, I just started talking out loud, and honestly, that helped so much. So if you're struggling with praying or talking to God or talking to Jesus or just praying in general, then can I recommend just talking out loud and just talking to Jesus and telling him how your day's going, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's pretty, whether it's not pretty, whether it's you had a great day, whatever. Just lay it all out there. He doesn't care. He's here to help and guide us, not tear us down. So I'm going to leave it at that before I start rambling on more. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will talk to you all next week. Yay! Happy St. Patty's Day, by the way. It's tomorrow, and I can't believe it. But enjoy your St. Patty's Day, and I will see you all in a couple weeks. Bye, guys. Mwah.